Yes, people, welcome back. We are back with another video, another quick turnaround, and it's the season finale, guys. The last race of the season. Is very rare where we've had Formula One seasons go into December, but since the COVID pandemic, and obviously now with a really full calendar, we're racing in December. Formula One is in Abu Dhabi at the Marina circuit for the title decider. This is going to decide the title, guys. Before we get into it, make sure you give this video a thumbs up, hit the like button, make sure you hit the subscribe button, and make sure you're following me on Instagram. And I'll leave all the links down below. I actually can't believe it's the end of the season already, and what a season we have had. This season has had everything, literally everything this season. It's been remarkable. The racing we've had, the circuits, the action. I think every circuit we've had this season has had something to it. I know we've had the title fight, which obviously we look forward to in every single race, who's going to win and whatnot, but this season has been absolutely crazy, and I'm sure when we look back on it, we're going to be so happy with the season that we had, the amount of action we got, and then we can only look forward to next year where the cars are going to be even better to race. Without wasting any further time, let's have a look at the circuit. So not many people look forward to Abu Dhabi as a season ender, me being one of them, because it isn't the best circuit. It's not the best for racing. This year, they've actually made some changes, a few changes to a few corners, quite a few corners actually, to improve racing. So hopefully that can work. We'll actually take a brief look at the changes to see what's been done. So as you can see in the video, they've made quite a few changes, which I'm really grateful for, because this isn't a race that I've always looked forward to on the calendar, especially being the season finale. It feels like a kind of a tame way to end the season because the racing isn't so great. But it's nice to see that they've been willing to make changes to improve the racing, which I'm sure will benefit this year, but will benefit next year massively when we have the new cars too. So credit to the Marina circuit for recognizing that the racing isn't so great. I don't know how they got told, or, you know, maybe they've just been getting some feedback and whatnot, but credit to them for making the changes. Obviously, they have so much vast space. And if you look at the circuit, there's actually alternative circuits. They could make like 3 circuits in one venue, I believe. So it's really nice to see them being proactive to make changes. And I know a few circuits have been actively making changes to improve the spectacle too. So not just leaving it for Formula One to get better, but also the circuits are adapting to make the show better for us and for those who attend the races too, which is excellent to see. The setting of the circuit is absolutely stunning. It's going to be very exciting to see how the cars go around the circuit. They're actually saying that the cars may be 10 to 11 seconds quicker around it. Less technical and more engine dominant circuit, I guess you could say. So it is a 58 lap race around the circuit. With the new changes that's been made to the circuit, it's now 5.281. We don't have a lap record, but last year, in the last Grand Prix we had here last year, it was Daniel Ricciardo who actually set the lap record. Yeah, not what you was expecting, I'm guessing. If we take a look at the first change, it's now the newly named Turn 5. As you come down the short hill from Turn 3 and 4, you go straight on, and then there's a hairpin, and that takes you down the long back straight. Where we have the second change made, after the second straight where you have the second DRS zone, instead of the chicane, the left-right chicane, we now have a big hairpin, as you can see from the images. This is now known as Turn 9. So as you can see from this image, you can see all the changes that have been made, and also the old circuit too. And a few of the last final corners have actually been reprofiled as well. Where the circuit passes underneath the hotel, this is to widen up the circuit a little bit. They brought the apex slightly more into where the barrier used to be. And I guess this is to open up the corner a bit more, make it less of a slower speed corner. But yeah, we'll see how the cars do go around here. They are predicted to go quicker around the circuit, about 11 seconds quicker. So lap times will be very exciting to see. So Formula One has been racing here since 2009. Now, it might not seem that long ago, but we've been going here for over 10 years, which 10 years racing here is quite a long time. And I think it's going to remain the season ender for as long as, I think they might have, when they were building the contract, they might have agreed for it to be the season ender. I know a lot of you like Brazil, myself included. I love Brazil as a season ender. You might say I'm a traditionalist, but I really love Brazil as the season ender. Nothing beats Brazil, to be honest. Fun fact, since 2014 in the hybrid era, Mercedes have won every single race at the Marina circuit, apart from last year, where Max Verstappen took his second victory of the season, won the season finale in Abu Dhabi. Could say it's a Mercedes track, or is it a Red Bull track? But we don't know. It's pretty much a new circuit with all the changes that they've made. So we don't know again. We'll just have to wait till practice and qualifying to see the times and what they do, and then we'll take it from. So of course, if you didn't know it, it's a title decider. Once again, title decider. And it's pretty simple this weekend. It's winner takes all. No other stipulation. If you win this race, you win the championship. Lewis Hamilton and Max Verstappen are on the same amount of points, which is crazy in itself. So it makes the title decider a lot more easier. A few years in Yas Marina, well, maybe not in the hybrid era, apart from, let's say, 2016, there's been title permutations where if somebody finishes 5th or above, or someone finishes 6th or lower, if you finish 1st and they finish 10th or 8th, then you win the title. There's no more mental maths to do. It's easy. It's quick maths this time. Finish first, win the championship. So a few things to look out for. It is the season finale. First thing is obviously how the cars perform with the track changes. That's going to be very interesting to see, and we'll get our first taste and first practice as well. Hopefully we get a clean race. None of that taking drivers out, BS. You know, we don't want to see any of that. We don't want a title won that way. And I'm pretty sure, but I'd like to think the drivers don't want to win a title that way with a DNF and whatnot. Gone are those days. We're not doing Damon and Schumacher again. Bloody hell. Secondly, it is, again, McLaren versus Ferrari. This fight is pretty much almost done and dusted, but can Ferrari bring it home to secure P3 in the Constructors' Championship? I didn't know in last year's Grand Prix, Ferraris finished in 13th and 14th. A non-score, and McLaren's finished in 5th and 6th. So let's see how this is going to play out. I mean, Ferrari have all but secured 3rd place in the championship. Let's see how they perform after last year's horror show. Big credit to them for turning it around. What a season they've had from last year where they were absolutely terrible. Probably the worst Ferrari have been for years. And then for them to turn it around and look to finish 3rd in the championship this year is a big, big step. And we look forward to seeing what they can do next year. What's a season finale without donuts? We love donuts, don't we? Who doesn't love the season ending in a cloud of burnt rubber? I mean, and to have a world champion be doing donuts as well, icing on the cake, isn't it? It's what we all look forward to in Abu Dhabi, some bloody donuts. And to have world champion crowned as well. Hopefully Max Verstappen and Lewis Hamilton and whoever finishes on the podium. We know those two are likely to finish on the podium. So whoever joins them, make sure you give us a good show of donuts. I want to see clouds of smoke. We want to see clouds of smoke. You're not going to be using those cars anymore. Use the engine, use the gearbox, do whatever, and give us a good show. And obviously we'll have the fireworks on top of it too. So as you know, it is the season finale. Did I mention it's the season finale? There will be obviously some lasts for some drivers. We got George Russell in his last race for Williams. And we have Kimi Räikkönen, who is actually retiring. And it's going to be sad to see the Iceman go. What a legend, a former world champion, a great guy all round. Press conferences, interviews, amazing one-liners. What a guy. Who knows? Kimi might feel like having some fun and joining in on the donuts, and Russell too. So let's see. So that was it for this video. Get your predictions in down below. Let me know what you think of the race ahead. Let me know who you think is going to win the championship or who you're rooting for. And don't forget to leave a like, share, subscribe. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you again in the next video.